I was absolutely fundamentally positive I wasn't gonna bring you guys today to work. But something inside me kept going, Kenny, you gotta bring the peeps. You gotta bring the peeps today. I am feeling extremely tired. My acne is breaking out. I'm feeling a little bit miserable this morning. But I decided, peeps, we're doing this together. Let's go. The late nights are killing me. I gotta start going to bed early, and I gotta clean up this diet because this acne is just looking really, really angry, isn't it? So the real reason why I wanted to bring you guys today is because we're doing something a little bit different. We are breaking into the foundations. We're going to be recreating a brand new washroom today, and I think we're going to be using System 15 pipe, which is a type of plastic pipe that you glue. And it's something that I showed you way back when, but it's something that we don't do all the time. So I feel like if they allow us to shoot some video, you'll get some really, really good footage of what new construction feels like to a degree. So let's go to work. Alrighty, we're at a supplier. Sometimes you just need safety equipment. That's what we're in.
I think so, yeah.
Alrighty, so this is what we got. We got earplugs. My dad never wears earplugs. I always have a pair on me. He never wears them, so I pushed him to get these guys. We got these gloves. Now, because we're going to be doing some heavy-duty braking and digging today, these are sort of a bit different, so we're going to try them out. And they might be good for snaking as well. These are, what are they called? They're called Work Tough Nitrile-Coated General Purpose Gloves. Hopefully they work out. And we got two big respirators. We already have a couple of these in the back, but it's always good to renew them because, you know, they have a life expectancy as well. I'm gonna see if I can nudge this guy to my left to get me a steep tea a little bit early. No emotional reaction, that makes me uncomfortable. Steep tea with a strudel, what do you think? I'm pretty grumpy right now. Alright, we're gonna see if we can do that.
Well, think about it.
Think about it. Ah, it's not good. Okay, anyways, that's what we're doing. We're gonna go to work now, and we got some heavy duty stuff to do, so let's get to it. Alrighty peeps, we are at the job site right now, and the digging has already been done, as you can see behind me right here. So we have a trench running all the way from this 3-inch right here, which is gonna go all the way to the wall. We gotta avoid all this electrical. The toilet flange is gonna be there. We're gonna have a vanity over there, which basically means that we are gonna have to wet vent. If you haven't heard of wet venting before, it's when a vent pipe simultaneously acts as a vent pipe and vice versa. But you have to size things correctly and accordingly according to what the fixtures are essentially. So that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be reconnecting everything all the way down here. We're going to be adding copper pipes behind me. You're going to see a copper pipe right here. I think we're going to be moving this a little bit, and we also have to distribute it for the toilet and the vanity. First, what we need to do is go get materials, and after that we can start connecting all this pipe. Really excited because I don't get to do a lot of things like this, so when I do, yeah, it's real plumbing, you know. It's not that service stuff, which, you know, is a skill in itself, but this is an entirely different aspect of plumbing that I really enjoy doing, actually. Okay, so we just made it to our supplier. I have to double check to see what 3-inch fittings we have. That way we don't buy things we don't need. 3-inch 90, 3-inch 45, another 3-inch 45, another 3-inch 45, another 3-inch 45. It's a 4-inch 90. This is a flange and a 3-inch 90, and then a 3-inch cap. All right, got it. Okay, peeps, so I am currently in the truck just to show you guys what was going on in there. I did a time lapse for you. So we're essentially connecting pipe that's underground, drains that are underground, I should say. So we're gonna be feeding in, like I was telling you before, a vanity and also a water closet, aka a toilet, and there's an already existing drain that we're connecting to, and that's basically it. So underground you're allowed to have ABS pipe, which is that black pipe. It's only when it's above ground that it has to start going by code, in other words. So in houses you're allowed to have ABS pipe, which is the black pipe. In buildings you are not. Anything above, I think it's 10 floors, has to be XFR if it's plastic. Anything below that has to be System 15 if it's plastic, but that's a PVC pipe, that's not a black pipe. When ABS burns, it's toxic to people. So the fumes can actually kill people when the fire doesn't even reach their unit, in other words. So that's why we got to be very cautious about it and know where exactly we're putting it in. Just saw was the drain in its entirety finished. We have to install a floor drain, which is something I don't think I told you guys about initially. So the floor drain comes right in here, and it comes above the floor. Now, this looks really high right now. We do not cut the floor drain until the floor is actually cemented in. So don't worry about it looking way high off the ground. They don't have to build the floor that high. They're gonna level it off here. We cut it down to where the cement is, and then we're gonna be connecting vents actually. So you see these two vertical pipes here, they're gonna be going up to the ceiling, and then we're gonna have to start connecting them to the top. This one right here on the left is going to be connected above flood level rim. The other one goes all the way up one time, and it's gonna connect to this copper pipe right up here in the ceiling. See this guy right over here? Yeah, this guy right there. And the next phase, like I said, is doing the vent. We have to bring one hot water line into the washroom, and we have a cold water line that's pretty close by. There's the meter right there in the corner. So we can actually just bring the cold water in really short, just a short little run. And that's basically it. We still have to get rid of all that ABS up there. But aside from that, I think we're done for today. Dad is enjoying his iced cappuccino right here, and I'm gonna join him.